Alright, and welcome to the NVIDIA GeForce India PUBG Streamer Invitational, where 20 of the top streamers in India are going to be competing for that coveted chicken dinner. I'm your host, Captain Arya, and joining me this time, for the first time on casting, is none other than last time's champion, one of the top PUBG players in India, Nikhil SK Brutality, aka PUBG God himself. How's it going?
What is up, guys? I am so excited right now. Thanks for having me. Let's get right into the teams. Let's see what these guys are up to, because I'm happy to be this side, because I want to be on the receiving end of some of those players who are on those rosters right now.
Yep, it's, we've seen so much improvement, so much growth, not just in terms of streaming, but in terms of the skill that some of these guys, so many of them have developed into great players, and it's going to be an absolute treat. But let's not forget, guys, we've also got the special guest joining us this time for the PUBG Streamer Invitational, none other than CarryMinati himself. Drum rolls, yes. He's taken the streaming scene by storm, and he's going to be playing with his squad as well with some of the top streamers from YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. So let's actually walk you guys through the squads of these guys to give you, an idea of who these players are. Let's start things off with the PC Peasants, of course. Now, these guys, YouTube streamers, they do a variety of stuff, being led by Venom himself, the man behind PC Peasants, playing with Armand, Simple Dead, and Gunblade. Next up, we've got Heightened Gaming. He's playing with Sid ZK, Arps, and ZSup, another YouTube streamer there.
Then we got my boy Nabu, who's going to be joined by Nightmare 2K, Water the Fire, and Grumpy Nyan Cat. I'm a little biased towards this team because he's a friend of mine. And, let's see what they got.
Yep, a highly skilled team there. Next up, we've got a newcomer, Devozpaz, who's going to be joining us for the first time here. He streams for about 12 hours a day on YouTube, so really putting in the hard work there, playing with Illigwin, Scooby, and It's Me Nick.
Next up, we got GunShot, probably the fastest growing channel right now in the past month at least, garnering over 16,000 subs. He's going to be joined with Lunatic Z, Sick Warrior, and Grimo. And then next up, we got Crabby. Crabby's going to be joined by Some Gamer, Unknown Error, Resin Rez. We got Real, who's going to be on Squad 7, who's going to be joined by Samarth K, Psych, and I'm PPS. Next up is Meow 16K, the Twitch streamer, who's going to be joined by Dante Lord, Lord Dante K, Sunny 47, and Archangel 91. Then we got our boy Rakazone Gaming, who's going to be joined by Arconix, Dynamic Jat, and Vishal Boda. GameMate, another big streamer right now, Captain Trium, Deepanshu, and Vishal Boda again. We got Alien Hedge Casting from Twitch. It's going to be Chota Don, LOL XYZ, Zack7, and No Mercy.
Yep, these guys, they've actually made their Alien Edge, they made their name Hindi casting. So, they really broke into the scene with that on Twitch. So, big shout out to them. Glad to have them here. Next up, we've got CosmicYT, my bad. This guy's, again, another top YouTube streamer. A lot of fun content, a lot of varied games. So CosmicYT is going to be playing with Mystic, Kron10, and Regin FR.
We got Robo, who's going to be joined by Exion, Paper Street Co, and Roti, who's the winners of the first edition of the Streamer Invitational.
Yeah, definitely a stacked lobby here. And also, we're going to be able to tell whether hardware does equal to good skills. Robo enjoying his brand new 1080 Ti setup, ultra wide monitor. Yep. Let's see if that translates to a better performance in the Invitational. Then we got RawKnee, this guy, another huge YouTuber who's exploring his interest with games. He's going to be playing with his friends Panicked Colonel, Nick Drag, and Nick. So we've got lots of Nicks in the game.
Yep, pretty much. Next up is Troopy Gamers. It's going to be Sarex, XLR, Kaizen, and Sprint. Another big streamer up next is Gamerex. So Sunny Meister, Trigger 2050. He's got Cruiser and Gamerex 2K18. Black Chutney is going to be joining us as well this time with his own team. It's Frankie Singh, Cross Skull, and Newbie 27. Then we got local boy Risey, right, from Twitch, who's going to be joined by Quadro, Pushkaraj 2000, and Pankaj Kabra.
The top Twitch streamer in the country, guys. Recently spent a week on the front page, so big shout out to him. Then we've got Bhaskar Gupta, another top YouTube streamer, playing with Killer Baba, Hope Punchy, and Greenyo. And then, of course, guys, the special invite for this time around, CarryMinati himself, joining us with Daddy Cool, Cruiser God, and SMRS 007. Now, we've taken our time with this because the server is live, to avoid giving away their positions. Let's show you where all everybody is. We're starting off with CarryMinati himself, it seems, who's dropped near, what is that, Severny?
He's at Severny right now.
And
He's
that's
gonna be
a
dropping
lot of
in
people.
with 2 different squads right now.
Yeah, that's going to be slightly, difficult to manage this early on because
Carry just picks up a shotgun and a first aid, so he's got a gun on him right now. He's going to be moving towards the diner, which is SMR 007.
yeah, the diner, as you can see from the aerial view, there's already a lot of people there. A bunch of kills coming out on Carry's squad. Carry's actually, oh no,
And
he
Carry
goes
gets
down,
knocked
but I think Cruiser Guard comes in with the save there. There's still a few people left in Severny, but I think Squad 20 is going to come out relatively unscathed there. 3 of them down, but they've got the kills. There's 2 kills on CarryMinati's squad, so not the quiet start they would have been looking for, but definitely something that they're not going to be averse to. Now
So-
here we've got all of Heightened Gaming. They are driving all the way to Georgepol. They want to get away from the crowd. They want to loot in peace. But what they don't realize is there is already squad number 6. That is Crabby. These guys did phenomenally well last time around. They're already in Georgepol. They're going to beat them to all that loot. And it's going to be difficult for these guys to manage, at least if they get caught out.
So if we switch back to Carry's squad, they've all been picked up right now. Carry's continuing looting the diner, and we got Team 4 really close
Yeah,
by,
it's me,
almost
Nick.
about 100 meters, and Nick's kind of spotted out there. CarryMinati right now takes a few shots at him, and Carry goes down again.
I mean, not the quiet start at all, but It's Me Nick takes a lot of damage from one of Carry's squad mates. Cruiser Guard also comes in for the assist. He is losing HP fast. They are going to make it to him.
Cruiser God seems to be clutching it right now. 2 times, he's got Carry's back, he's got him up again. Let's see what they can do.
I mean, that's what PUBG is about, being there for your teammates. And now let's turn to Team 11. They're on the other side of Severny. These guys, Alien Age Casting. I think they did well in one of the maps last time round. They've got the guns, they've got the armor, and now I think No Mercy's figured out that they're not the only ones left alive. They would have definitely heard the gunshots there.
Yep.
And now they're going to be moving in closer towards Squad 20.
They are on opposite sides of Severny right now, and I think they have a clue. So they're all pushing in together. The whole of Alien Edge versus the whole of Carry squad. This is going to be a bloodbath right now if they all move towards Church. And we see No Mercy already going towards Church. He wants to get the high ground, possibly get the upper hand on Carry squad right now. And they're all split up, right? So it's going to be a super fight right now.
Yeah, let's keep an eye on this, because that is quite literally the only engagement happening in the map. There is nobody else fighting right now. Everybody's taken relatively safe spots for their drops.
All right, we see the whole of Alien Wedge moving towards Carry squad. Do they know what's coming to them?
Thankfully, Squad 20, they've healed up. Alien H, Zach 7, he's going to be the one getting the flank on them. He is the first one closest to them in the distance. We see Armand from PC Peasants get knocked down by, I think, GameMate squad, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh man, here we go, guys. They're closing in.
Zach spots out SMR. Now Carry squad is in trouble as Alien H on the hunt. Cruiser Guard, he's going to be right in front of Zach 7. Can Zach 7 peek at the right time? They're literally playing Ring of Roses. Cruiser Guard goes down. 2v1, gets knocked out. Carry's got an Uzi. He's trying to spectate.
He has an idea where they are right now, but Gun isn't going to allow him that much because the iron sight on the Uzi isn't that great.
Yeah, and at long range, even if you tap, right, there's only so much you can do. But look at this, Alien H, very low HP. Chota down the only one with the first, but
amazing burst coming there from Carry right now. He takes down Chota down with Uzi.
Yeah, he just needs to land one shot. He's actually trying to keep his teammate alive. Look at, forgive the hashtag unknown, the server sometimes bug out with the names, but he's actually made it to the house. No Mercy, if you switch to spectator cam of No Mercy, he is rushing up. He's looking at going up close. He's got the AK, he's got the shotgun. I think he's got a nade in his hand. This can be disastrous for them. The nade goes in. But I think it's going to be at the door. The door is closed. Oh, it's a flashbang. That is lucky for them. Now No Mercy has gone behind them. The whole squad. This is the most exciting action happening. 19 teams, 69 of the 80 members still alive. Unknown goes down to the frag nade there as squad 20 in disarray once again. Chota Don, Preet of Alien Age goes in, takes out 007 there. And Carry and one more left inside.
And Carry plus this right now. No Mercy goes down.
Yeah, they got the one. Just look at them. Oh, that's two there.
One more left. It's just Chota Don right now.
Just Chota Don. Chota Don takes a bit of damage there. Oh no, the reload of the double tap coming in, and despite that heroic effort, Squad 20's game comes to a premature end as Alien H are gonna go home feeling pretty good with this first map, having been the ones to eliminate CarryMinati.
Yep.
Yep.
That was a well-fought battle there. Carry, they did...
Yep, that was pretty good. You know, that little room, right, they were kind of stuck. They had nowhere to go. I'm fairly certain the windows are vaultable, though. They could have gotten out. But, you know, Alien H, this is one of those rare situations where the DP is actually useful.
Because he just rushed into the DP. That's a 47
clip.
Maxine, and then he just like takes them down, takes both of them down
Yep.
right there. Also, it was unfortunate for Carry because he had to reload the
Yeah,
shotgun.
any other shotgun, I think he might have come out on top there. Let's turn our attention to, from Alien H to another Twitch streamer, Ryzy. He is in Yasnaya.
And he seems to be alone right now, and he's got the whole of Troopy gamers surrounding him. I think they have an idea where he is because they're all scattered looking around for him. And it's just Ryzy like solo looting.
I mean, it's a good place to start, Yasnaya. Of course, you know, pre-patch in terms of performance, it wasn't the best, but when the game ready drivers came out with 1.0, and you know, every subsequent month we've had that boost in performance. We see more and more people going to Yasnaya because the early game is now much more manageable there. So Ryzy is pretty confident.
The downside is that Ryzy is just sitting on 5 bandages and an energy drink.
Yeah,
so
if he gets in a fight.
Not in a position to take all 4 of them, right? He has to play it smart,
unless
play the high ground in the building.
Unless he can get pick-offs without being noticed.
He's going to grab a 4x. So it is like he is going to be surrounded eventually. Because Troopy is literally like 100 meters. And Sprint is the closest to Ryzy right now. If we notice, he's just diagonally opposite Ryzy in the next apartment. Yeah,
here, if we switch to the other observer, we've got an interesting development here. We've got what seems like Bhaskar Gupta Gaming squad that is actually stalking Nabu's squad. Unfortunately, he's got the Mini 14, but he is spotting them with a UMP for some reason. They have the high ground, except Nabu's squad. They do have a vehicle down there inside the docks of Novo. Oh, the spray comes out from Bhaskar Bhai, doesn't do much. Water the fire. He is on foot, and now he is trying to get cover. It is first person, so they can't really spam the third person. Water the fire. He is one of the stronger members on that squad with Nabu. Greenio spots out Grumpy 9Cat, does a bit of damage. Nightmare 2K pushing up from the left. I don't think Greenio spots him out. His teammates can't really do much as Bhaskar Bhai also gets knocked down there. Nightmare 2K with the flank. He goes down as well. He gets a takedown as well. As Hopuchi, the last man standing for his squad, Nightmare 2K behind the brush, doesn't get spotted out, and he's going to be instrumental in wiping out Bhaskar Bhai's squad. That's one for the highlight reel, folks. Let's turn back to where Ryzy is going to be in a little bit. But till then, let's take a look at that highlight. You know, Bhaskar Bhai's squad was in a good position. Nabu, of course, sporting one of the new skins. Let's take a look, you know. If he had just looked a little to the left, he could have spotted out Water the Fire. And, you know, they didn't really need to spray that car. They're not going to take it down with a UMP in no circumstance.
I think they assumed that everyone was in there. They didn't realize that Water was separate, right? And even though they had the high ground, Nightmare ended up pushing them all the way across, like from the right-hand side, basically from the blind side. And he just took down 2 members, which sort of caused panic. And then Greenio had to move back. And he eventually got taken down as well. It was a numbers game, and if you look at Nabu's squad, they spread out, completely spread out.
And Bhaskar Bhai's squad really didn't have cover. You know, Nabu's squad, they had the ridges to work with, and at the end, it was the deciding factor. They moved in from different angles, did the damage, got the knocks, caused a lot of panic, and came out on top. And that's the end of Bhaskar Bhai. Nabu coming out on top. Let's turn back to Raizi in Yasnaya. He seems to have avoided Troopy Gamers for the time being.
He seems to have like left Yasnaya, and he's gonna move away because he's got good loot right now on him. He's got the AK. He's got 3 first aids since the last time we checked on him. He's got 3 boosters. So he's in a good spot right now. He also has a 4x. He has an AK. So he's moved away from Yasnaya. Lucky enough for him, he doesn't have to face all of them. And now it's all about playing the circle. Because if we notice, Raizi is in the circle. Everyone else has to move in. Like Troopy and Raizi, they're both in the circle right now. And Raizi he's in a very safe spot where he's got a lot of building cover. And he's just going to be moving around.
Yep. Here, folks, we are with the Yes Squad, Dibyasachi, the guy likes to stream on both Facebook and YouTube. They barely made it out alive from that blue zone, guys. All 4 of them are pretty close to each other, but they've got other teams moving in. Just have a look at that map. They've got ARPS. They've got Nick Drag, Squad 14. That would be RawKnee. These guys, they like to have a lot of fun with that PUBG. Squad 2, Heightened Gaming coming up on them.
If we quickly swap to the second observer, we see Samarth K, who's been stalking the whole of Black Chutney squad, and he's got a suppressor. So Chutney has no idea where they got shot from. He did like tag one of them, and he's just been like scouting them out. And
yeah,
he's
this is back to Dibyasachi's squad. Yep. He actually needs to take that shot. He's waiting too much.
Trigger discipline, but the thing is, if we notice, Black Chutney does have a Dacia on them, I think. Yeah, they do have a car, so if Samarth doesn't take the shot right now, he's probably going to lose them all, because they have 2 vehicles and they're planning to leave.
Yeah, look here, we've got Heightened Gaming coming up straight to RawKnee's squad, but I think they spotted the Jeep on top and decided not to go there. Otherwise, that would have been a 4-on-2 from inside the car, and would have turned up horribly for Heightened Gaming and would have been a premature end to his game. Let's see if we can find some more action, folks. Let's see where the circle is moving to. Oh, we've got Squad 5, that is GunShot Squad, who've actually stumbled upon an airdrop. So you've got Sick Warrior, Grimo, Lunatic Z, and GunShot. And they've got themselves an airdrop, so that's going to be very, 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 powerful going towards, the latter half of the game. All right, let's see where all the engagements are happening. As the circle closes, the teams are going to get closer and closer to each other.
So right now we have Team 11, who's looting the edge of the school side, right?
Yeah, so alienate. Yeah, they've gotten from Severny
all the way down here, which is good. But some gamer happened to like spot someone out. So he did spot someone out, and he's trying to scout the compound right now because he's got an 8x on him, and he's got a suppressed Car 98.
Yeah, some gamer on Crabby squad. These guys did fairly well. Came from obscurity last time around in the Invitational, made a name for themselves, got noticed. They're YouTube streamers. And they're going to be looking at doing the same thing this time around.
So right now it's a pretty safe spot. Everyone's just trying to get a compound, be safe. And then if we notice here, we saw Dante, right? They took a boat all the way from George Pole, guys. All the way from George Pole to this point right here to enter Yasnaya. But they have no idea that Samarth is actually closing in on them right behind them in the water. So it might spell trouble because he does have a suppressor on him and he can take them out because these guys are just oblivious to the fact that he is there.
But that's a suppressor 4x, right? If he needs to land the close range shots, which
but Dante still has no idea.
Yeah, remember this isn't third person. We have the luxury. This is what he sees right now.
Looking at the ground right now.
Yeah, this is what he sees. So that lack of awareness, and I'm fairly certain Samarth can spot him.
Yep, Samarth is definitely spotted.
Yeah, we're not going to go underwater because of that water bug.
Let's see how this turns out, because Samarth has spotted them for sure. Let's see if he comes out of the water, because Dante and Lord Dante have no idea that Samarth's here. Right? He's about 100 meters away, but he has definitely seen both of them because they came through a boat. They made a lot of noise.
And so they were standing on the shore quite literally.
He might have actually not spotted them because he is looking the other way. Oh wait, he has.
Yeah, he definitely knows. I think he was just making sure there's nobody behind him.
So Samat's alone, so he's probably playing for the points right now, right? He's gonna get in, play the safe game.
It's a good strategy. Yeah, for those of you that don't know the scoring system, there's points for, of course, the position you finish in, but also the number of kills you get. So not all teams are of the same skill level. So they're going to be splitting up and concentrating on surviving and maybe getting a pick off or two for that crucial points.
So he's just gonna wait it out. Someone's gonna wait it out and see where the zone goes next. I'm pretty sure the zone's gonna go somewhere towards shelter, I'm right. So it's gonna go towards shelter and prison, and we have Sunny Meister's squad going towards an airdrop right now.
Yeah, and here we've got 3 squads on the other observer, very close to each other. We've got Squad 12, Cosmic YouTube, Squad 2, Heightened Gaming, and Squad 5, which is GunShot. Squad 5, of course, as I mentioned, picked up that airdrop a little while ago.
So
that's an ARM 8X on Grimo. And he knows that there is somebody in that house. Look at him scope in. He saw the car move. And they've actually taken out the tires of the UAZ. So they're not going to be using that vehicle anytime soon. Squad 12 tried to pick off Squad 2 there.
All right, let's move to Chutney squad. He's actually getting pushed by 4 unknowns right now. Is team number 9, which happens to be Rakazone Gaming, and he has no idea. Nubi goes down to one of Rakazone's team, and Chutney is trying to like circle around. He knows what's happening. They're pushing the house right now, and let's see if the nade lands. Chutney's gonna go all the way around. He's lost Nubi 27 to the housing compound, and he's just gonna make a break for it.
I mean, Black Chutney, this guy, he's not in the best possible position. There's a few hillocks around him to give him a bit of cover. A destructible shack, which he doesn't want to get caught behind, but that is exactly where he enters. But Squad 9, they're still throwing in nades to make sure the building is clear. They don't want to take any chances.
Just a heads up, guys, this is Squad 9 Rakazone Gaming.
Yeah. Forgive the unknowns. Yeah, that happens with the server sometimes.
So Chutney's just going to play it safe right now, right? He's just going to stay right here. He doesn't want to take a fight. Everyone's playing for points at the end of the day.
Yeah, let's take a look at all surviving squads at this point. 17 of the 20 teams alive. Squad 9, Rakazone. Squad 17, Black Chutney. Squad 15, Troopy Gamers. Squad 16, Gamerex. Squad 1, PC Peasants. Squad 18, Risey. Squad 19, Bhaskar Gupta.
Let's quickly switch back to Grimo. He seems to have found team number 12, which is CosmicYT, and he's taking arm shots back and forth at them. Got the AK. Cronten out in the open. Is he going to take shots? They completely whiff everything. I think Lunatic lands 1 hit. He did miss a arm shot. There was 2 back-to-back arm shots. And Sick Warrior goes down to water the fire. Was knocked out by the SKS. So they've been sandwiched between Nabu's team and CosmicYT. People's going to heal himself back up. We see the spot right here. So Nightmare 2K, there's Grumpy. So basically, Sick Warrior's team is sandwiched between two members of Nabu's and 2 members of CosmicYT. And the worst part, Alien Edge rolling in right now. Grimo takes down Grumpy Nyanka with the arm shot.
Yeah, got to make every shot count. The arm is the only gun you cannot pick up bullets for.
If we quickly notice right now, Alien Edge moves into the house of where Lunatic's camping right now, and Sick Warrior goes down. Grimo is the only man left, and Lunatic's gonna rush out, and they finish that squad. My God, that was a good play right there.
Yeah, if we
Alien Edge had no idea they were rushing into a fully decked squad. If you guys can notice, can we have a highlight of that? Because they just pushed in completely. Had no idea that these guys were here.
The only gun how they wanted that game to end, bullets for. Here, let's just take a look at that engagement there. I mean, they thought they could have made it, and what's worse is they came in buggies, right? That is literally the worst vehicle to be traveling in, for something like this. And then, the high ground of that balcony really turned things against them. Now,
next up, we got Heightened Gaming right now, who takes down Nick Drag in the blue zone, and they've been pushed by Squad 14 from downhill. They've completely spotted all of them. Heightened takes 1 down. Gonna take pot shots at Nick's, while Z is gonna push up, and they have no clue that Z's pushed up to the hill.
Yeah, over here on Mansion, At the same time, we've got Rakazone Gaming pushing up Sunny's squad, and then we've got squad 15 just behind them, Troopy Gamers. This is going to turn chaotic in just a few seconds, as squad 9 will surely spot out squad 16. Look at that trigger discipline there by Raka squad. They know they're right behind them. They know they cannot afford a fight right now, but I think they're going to get to the house wall and start shooting. Exactly what I thought. They wait till they have the cover. Trigger also down. Sunny, the only person left alive on his squad, and he's going to look to get to the rock. He makes it, but it's going to be difficult. You know, it is a 1v4 situation for him. The flank coming him. Sunny spots out the guy on the side. He's going to do a lot of damage. Gets the down as well. Heroic effort by him, but there's only so much he can do. Can he come up with the clutch play? He's got a 4x, but oh, he's putting the shots into the rock. Raka squad in deep trouble there. 2 members down. Sunny coming up huge. The double peek there. Oh, a headshot from Sunny, putting that scar to work. This man, ladies and gentlemen, does not want to go down without a fight. What a heroic stand by him. He's not going to let his team die in vain. They died so he could make it to the rock, and now he's going to do them proud. He's taken down 3 of them. Still trying to tap away, you know, trying to shoot that little pixel that sticks out. He's got enough meds, enough boosters. Oh, the grenades are coming out. I'm not sure whether they, oh, that was a flashbang. Beautiful taps there from Sunny, doing a lot of damage once again. Raka squad, they're in a world of trouble. The circle's already pushing in. Sunny, he is a little closer to where the circle is, but again, not where he needs to be. Sunny's finished off 1, down 2, and he's making a run for it. He knows time is up. He knows he has a long way to go out in the open. If they just push up a little, they can start shooting at him, and that's what they're going to do from the blue zone. Now Sunny's in a slightly better position. He's going to have to heal up. Raka's squad down from 4 to 2 members. Sunny doesn't get pushed up just yet. Takes out the 4x. Oh, that's another down for him. Back to a 1v1. This guy's not going down without a fight. We're down to 11 teams in the meanwhile, folks. As Sunny Meister, Gamerex versus Raka, 2 of the top streamers on YouTube. Sunny comes out on top.
If we can quickly swap to my cam, Water the Fire takes down Grimo, and there's only Lunatic Z right now alive. They got pinched by Yesriel as well as Nabu squad, and now they're down to 3 members. This is pretty unfortunate because there was a 3-way fight right now between Nabu squad, Yesriel, as well as GunShot, and I think GunShot's taken down. Or is GunShot still alive and Sick Warrior goes down? Yeah, so one of the unknowns is still GunShot.
So in the same here, if you switch over to the other observer, we've got Heightened Gaming squad moving up against GameMate squad. GameMate squad in the tower. Still managed to lose a man as Zisa. Oh, the Molotov goes in. This is the first time I've seen a Molotov used effectively. That is 2 members down. Vishal, the only person at the lower part, the ground floor of the tower. He's going to get taken down as well. GameMate, the last man alive. His squad members are down and burning as Sid ZK is going to pick up Heightened Gaming. Don't want to let his streamer go down. As what an intense fight there. GameMate goes back after reviving 1 man. Vishal's gonna fall. 3 of them alive upstairs. If they have a nade, it is game over.
And Nabu is meanwhile pushing them from behind. Nabu's whole squad is basically pushing down RPs and Heightened from behind, and they have no idea right now. Nabu takes a quick shot on Zisa. He gets like a couple of hits in, but he could have got that kill.
This is a blessing in disguise for GameMate squad actually. You know, now they just have to sit and wait out Nabu's squad to finish.
So it is a 4-on-4-on-2.
Oh, the nade coming out. Sid ZK gets knocked like 50 feet in the air. Both Heightened and Sid Z down. Heightened gets finished off there by Nightmare and 2K.
Amazing stuff from these guys. Right now they're just scouting out. Z goes down, so does Heightened.
Yeah, but look at the blue zone pushing in. We switch to the aerial cam over. Look at it. Everyone's in the blue zone. Nabu
Nabu
gets
goes down.
taken down. Captain 3M in the blue zone gets caught out. Water the Fire taking a lot of damage. He's not going to make it if he doesn't heal. Nabu is down and out. Grumpy Nancat being shot in the distance there. Nightmare 2K, the only person
survivor right now.
alive for his squad.
And he's walking straight into Lunatic and Sick Warrior. Because they were the ones that shot him from low ground, and he's walking straight into them. Let's see if he spots them out, because he's on a high ground right now. So he's going to spot them out first. 12 kills total on Nabu's squad right now, which is an insane number.
Yep, squad 13, another unknown squad there. That is Robos Squad, folks. They've got 3 members alive.
They've been sitting quiet this whole time. Robos Squad just been sitting quiet. Right now they're taking pot shots. They're probably the most decked out in terms of heals and ammo and gun in general, because they haven't taken any fights up to this point.
They've actually got 6 kills, but they've never really fought in the open. They've just picked off people who are already fighting. 5 teams, 13 players alive, 3 on Robos Squad. Nightmare 2K all alone.
So we're going to go a full aerial view of the circle just to see what all the teams remaining right now. So there is Team 5, which is GunShot Squad. There's Team 12, which is CosmicYT.
Cosmic just got wiped.
And they just got deleted by GunShot Squad. So there's Team number 6, which is Crabby, and they have 3-man strong. So it's a 3v3 and a 1-man Nightmare
2K. I think Nightmare 2K has just got to outlast everyone. Let's take a look at the circle. Bang in the middle, no tower, no cover, is just a few trees and rocks, and it's downhill. How do you think that's going to come into play?
So I feel like Robos Squad has the best advantage right now, because they're going to be coming from the highest ground unless Nightmare 2K spots them out and then spoils the party. Because right now it's anyone's game, right? It's open, there's only a bunch of trees and a single rock to hide in. And if you notice, Sick Warrior is going to stay quiet. They're just not going to involve. Team 13 and Team 5 are just going to walk straight into each other. Let's see if they spot them out right now. So they're on opposite ends of the rock. Team 13 is on low ground, Team 6 is on high ground.
Oh, 1 kill there, 3-3-4. The trade coming in actually. Wait, that's a 2-for-1, 2-for-2 now. As some gamer, the only person alive, he's going to go downhill. But Robos Squad gets wiped there.
Some gamer's the only one alive.
I think Grimo with the arm shot in the end to make the difference. Nightmare 2K, he feels this is in the zone. He knows there were a few knocks there. He's actually managed to pull it off. He has survived this long, but he's going to get spotted out by Lunatic Z as Nightmare 2K is going to crouch. He's got the suppressed SKS, but Lunatic Z, Grimo, both going to be pushing him. Some gamer trying to take some pot shots. He's got the 8x Car 98. He doesn't realize he's getting pushed from the right side.
Yep, GunShot's going low ground right now and trying to push up because he knows where Some Gamer is. And this might be GunShot's game right now. Some Gamer is down. GunShot takes him out. So it's Lunatic, Grimo, GunShot versus Nightmare 2K.
It is a 3v1, folks. Nabu Squad, despite the odds, has made it to the last circle. But it looks like GunShot Squad is in a better position. Beautiful flank coming in
from GunShot Squad. They go on left, they know right. There's only one area where they know this guy can hide. And Lunatic's probably going to take him out right now. Let's see what Nightmare 2K can do. Can he clutch this?
No, he gets taken out. Gets spotted out by Lunatic Z.
Insane
and that is going to be the game for them. The scoreboard coming out. We've got Lunatic Z, Sick Warrior, Grimo, and GunShot.
GunShot with 2 kills, Grimo with 7. The arm, he did work with that arm, let me tell you that. While we were looking at Heightened, he did take out 3 members with the arm, and it was all headshots. So this guy showed up today. Nabu Squad in 2nd place. Nightmare 2K 5 kills, Nabu with 3 kills, Grumpy with 3 kills, and Water with a kill. So the first 2 guys have racked up quite an amount of kills right now. Then we have Some Gamer, which is Crabby, 3rd place. Like we spoke about, right? They are very consistent. They always get the top 10 position. And they've racked in about 8 kills as well. Then we have team number 4, I think is the all unknown Rakas.
Yeah, that would, no, I don't think that's Rakas.
Is Devo.
That's Robo.
Oh, it's Robo.
That's Robos
okay,
Squad.
It's Robos
yeah.
Squad.
That's Robos Squad.
A lot of unknowns here.
Yeah,
a
lot of
confusing.
unknowns. Then Squad 5, we've got Mystic, Cronton, Regin. That should be, I think, GameMate Squad.
Is it?
Yeah. Then we've got Heightened Gaming at number 6. Oh no, GameMate is at 7. So we're just gonna check the team sheet and get back to you on that. Sunny Meister at 8. You know that
Sunny played his heart out.
Yeah,
there.
Sunny.
1v4, 3 knocks, 3 finished kills. beautifully played.
Right.
Hats off to him. If he had the full team behind him, I think they would have taken down RawKnee squad.
Yeah,
for
definitely.
Sure.
You know, his squad got caught out behind him, and he did brilliantly to finish off the rest of them. Then Sprint Squad, Troopy Gamers at number 9. Squad 10, another list of unknowns that we're going to get back to you with the scoreboard.
I think that was
the next
RawKnee
one.
because
yeah,
they
this should be
died
RawKnee. Yeah.
Towards there was RawKnee, it was Troopy and Sunnies. They were all in that same thing. So I think that's a full RawKnee squad.
And then squad 11, we have Dibyasachi's real squad.
So we missed that out. Dibyasachi is always getting caught in the wrong fights, right? So they were already safe, but while they entered the circle, they had GunShot on the left and Nabu on the right.
And
so they got pretty much sandwiched
they got
by
sandwiched.
thousands of bullets and they all just died.
The Meow
which is
16
unfortunate for them.
The Meow 16 squad at number 12 with 0 kills. Number 13, we have PC Peasants with just the 2 kills on them. 14th place, Nick Drags and Panicked Colonel. This would be
Nick Tracks, Panic.
This will be RawKnee's squad. So then we've got squad 15, Risey, the Twitch man himself, 0 kills on him. Black Chutney squad, a bit disappointing, expected more from them.
They lost members early, same with Risey, right? So he lost a lot of members early and it was just him for his squad and then it was Black Chutney for his squad. Basically the captains just like surviving it and battling it out as long as they could.
And then Alien H, they've got just the 4 kills on them, which of course was Carry's squad. They wiped them out early on. Greenio, Unknown, Bhaskar Bhai, Hope Punch, Bhaskar Gupta Gaming squad, 0 kills on them. CarryMinati squad, they had the 4 kills. I think that was Cruiser Guard with one of the clutches there that actually kept them alive at the cost of Scooby, It's Me, Nick, and Illigwin. So that
they did take out Devos
that
squad first,
was Devozpaz.
they got pushed by.
They didn't
got pushed by Alien
they didn't
Edge.
have time to basically loot enough after that.
Because they were all sitting on Uzis and like shotguns. It was a good strat though. They cornered everyone in that the corridor of the room, and Carry did take it out. But unfortunate for him that he had a double barrel.
Imagine that situation. They had 1 grenade.
One gun. Like even if he had a single, like an M4 on Carry got them right. He got 2 guys back to back with 2 double barrel shots. But the thing was he had to reload. And then he walked in, I think it was Alien Edge, Chotadon, who walked in with the DP and just like shredded them in that room, which was unfortunate. I mean, he showed up, Carry showed up, first 4 kills in the first 30 seconds of the match, quick pace. Let's see what they can do in the next round.
Folks, that was map 1 of the PUBG India Streamer Invitational live here on NVIDIA GeForce India on both Facebook and YouTube. So wherever you're watching, guys, make sure you subscribe on Facebook to our Facebook Live notifications and subscribe to the channel on YouTube. We're going to be live in 15 minutes with map 2, the tallied scores and the updated standings. All these teams are going to get points based on their final position and the kills. Map 2 is going to be intense. Who do you think is in the strongest position based on what we saw?
GunShot. Like let's be honest here. GunShot's got 3 members who have top 10 leaderboard in SEA. So they do have the most stacked squad in terms of numbers alone.
He's like the Manchester City of PUBG
he's
right now.
Manchester City, right? He's got
he's
the
like,
top,
I want you,
top
I want
players.
you, I want
he's
you.
got them in, and they perform. That's the thing, right? So you might have the most stacked roster, but
and
that's more pressure.
Plus GunShot himself had some kills.
He had some kills.
It's not like he's getting carried.
Exactly. So he had more kills than Sick Warrior. Sick Warrior is number 1 in SEA right there, guys. I mean, unfortunate. I don't know how he went down. I didn't notice that. Then we have Nabu. I'm going to still be my favorite because he placed 3rd last time.
Yeah.
So let's see if he can bring home. Because the thing is, 2 chicken dinners in the best of 5 when you're up there.
Yeah.
You've almost secured your win. Because when we played last time, we had 2 chicken dinners and then we just placed consistent top 5. And you can get like a huge point lead. So
and you just need some kills to make sure that even if you're not winning.
Team, if they get 1 more chicken dinner, I think they're in the run for the victory at the end of the day. So let's see. I mean, next is Sunny Meister. He showed up this game. If he had his whole squad, I think he would have caused some problems.
I think he's also going to be one to keep an eye out for, guys. But lots of exciting stuff, lots of intense PUBG action right here for you guys with the top 20 live streamers from India competing against each other for that chicken dinner and title of best stream team. Right.
Stream team as well.
No, stream team, yeah. So we're going to be back in 15 minutes with map 2. Don't go anywhere. But first, let's take a look at some highlights.
With Alien Edge just rushing Carry squad and they're cornered in the room. If you can look at this replay right now, Carry takes on 2 members back to back with the double barrel. He's got 1 down So I think he shouldn't have shot that guy, and then he would have saved the 2 bullets and probably taken down the second person.
His teammate actually had a burst fire M16, but he
went
got
down.
taken down,
Yep.
you know, in the spray that was hitting Carry.
And the DP, these are the situations where the DP comes into play. Just rushes in, mows down 40 bullets in a small room. They have no clue. They could have jumped out.
Yeah.
Then next up, we have Bhaskar Gupta versus Nabu Squad. They had the jump on Nabu Squad, right? They had the high ground, they had the jump, they had the guns, but they never accounted for Nightmare, who's going to completely push
the
them.
problem there was, you know, the engagement was just one person. You know, if all of them had fought at the same time, it could have gone out very differently. Right. So here's that clip from the beginning. You know, it started with Greenio taking the pot shots. You know, if he had maybe just started with a mini and done maybe a bit of damage to someone.
He didn't even need to shoot because water was away. If they had noticed that, you know, one person was there and they were going to stop
if he had just turned and followed the car, they would have picked up water because water had no idea. Yeah.
And they did take down Grumpy or Water, I think, in this exchange.
I think Water got taken down on the right side.
Oh, he used a hollow on the mini as well. Right? Props to him for getting those shots down. But like I said, they didn't consider that Nightmare would push up that fast. Right? They did take the first shots and they didn't expect them. And these guys split up completely and pushed them. And the last person with the Tommy, not really the best
started off with the. I mean, he had an SKS, but decided to start off with the Tommy because he thought it would be a close range. Not enough information went out to him, and you know.
They picked up. They didn't lose anyone. Nabu Squad right there. And this is Grimo, man. This guy showed up today. He got the arm. Surprising that he got the arm because I've seen Lunatic snipe, I've seen Sick Warrior snipe, but they did give Grimo the arm, which is surprising. And even this Alienite squad just rushing him with buggies, right? This is one thing, guys. Never go to the corner of the house. Always crash into the sides so you have some sort of cover. Yeah, you see how the buggies are a little parked away and they can't like.
Because otherwise you don't have the angle to shoot down.
And the guard play of this game, this is the guard play, right? He just takes down what, 3 guys there?
Like, this man is a beast. He has risen in my eyes as a PUBG player after this.
3 kills, just like tap, tap, tap with the scar. Sunny, man. Come on, get us a chicken dinner, Sunny. Like, you can do it. You have the skills right now. You need the team. On the Molly.
The Molotov, man.
The most perfect
I'll be
Molly
honest, you know, I've got nearly 1,000 hours in PUBG, and I've still never gotten a Molotov kill.
I haven't mollied anyone. I've mollied myself. Right? I haven't mollied a building.
And here, I don't know who thought of it. Right? They're like, hey, there's a tower. They're all in there. Let's just toss a molly in. And it worked to perfection. The Nabu squad getting caught out by Robos Squad in the zone there.
I think it was unfortunate because the blue push, they were in the heightened fight for far too long.
Yeah.
Right?
They should have disengaged a little
sooner. They
sooner.
had 2 kills there. They should have left. They didn't need to greed and stay back. If you notice, like, Nabu kept scouting. I mean, of course they won the kills. It still counts as points. But at the same time, he's so tunneled towards
and he's out in the open.
Yeah, and so Grimo is just sitting there with an arm 200, 300 meters away where there's no bullet drop. And he's just like pot-shotting these guys. And as they come down, Grumpy goes down as well. Nightmare was in this spot, right?
The good thing is, you know, Nightmare realized my squad is dead. And there's 15 other people alive. There's nothing I can do.
Camp. Yeah, he played it safe. He went into that ridge, sat down, but unfortunate for him that it was 1-on-3. But if it was a 1-on-3,
no, but plus, you know, just surviving made a 50-point difference
huge point
in their points tally, and that's going to count.
And if you notice the last flank, perfectly executed.
Yeah, there's nothing he could do.
Yeah, they knew where he was. That's the only area they hadn't checked because there's no other ridge in that whole map. It was open, right? It was anyone's game. Yeah. But it just so happened that Robo and some gamer fought there, and then Sick Warriors team or GunShot's team just got away with it.
Yep.
They were on the lower ground, so they were the most vulnerable there. But you know, it's again RNG element. Circle pushed, they got the advantage, finish it. You know, seal the deal.
That's all the highlights from Map 1, folks. We're going to be back in a few minutes with Map 2. So subscribe to our Facebook Live notifications, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're going to be back with all these 19 streamers and, of course, CarryMinati as well for the second round. Don't go anywhere.